Well, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube decided to screw me over, shut down our live stream for no reason on the app. So I'm just going to give you the quick picks, but better luck next week for us. So first fight that I have on my parlay is going to be TJ Brown getting the victory over Rosas. First fight of the night. So great first fight, as I was saying on the live stream. It's now been taken down. However, TJ Brown, guy who trains with guys like Bryce Mitchell, our boy Ben Parrish, who I hope to have on the live stream eventually. But TJ Brown, I believe he's going to get the job done. I believe he's minus 220. I'm recording this off of my cell phone, so I can't see the Vegas odds. I can look it up here in just a moment. But TJ Brown, first part of the parlay. The second part I have is going to be Brandon Royval bouncing back into the win category. There is going to be some time in between the Brown and Royval fight. So Royval gets back into the win category. He's in uncharted territory right now, coming off 2 straight losses. However, his 2 losses were to Brandon Moreno, which became a winner gets a title shot chance back in November of 2020. And then he was injured. Actually was injured for the Moreno fight as well with a hurt shoulder, which is what ended up actually getting him the loss, was that his shoulder came out of place, dislocated it, and then his coach actually just popped it right back into place right after the fight was over. But he then went on to lose to Pantoja, also injured. So he only had 1 fight in 2021. He's going to be getting back out there early this year, obviously today, with a win over Rogerio Bontorin. So that's the second part of the parlay. The third part of the parlay should be the easiest pick of the day. We have, if you guys are on DraftKings, I believe it's minus 550. We will be switching over to BetMGM as soon as it's legal in the state of Illinois, but until then, we have to go through DraftKings. So Kattar and Giga and Jennifer Maia to start round 3. It's not 2.5 rounds, it's just to start round 3, which is how it's labeled on the DraftKings app. That's minus 550. All in all, when you combine these 3, it comes out to a plus 174 payout. Kattar and Giga, her issue is that she doesn't finish fights inside distance. She's a very good fighter. She gets a lot of victories. However, that's been the big knock on her in the UFC. I don't know if it's going to change. This is a rematch. Last time it did go to decision, obviously, because Kattar and Giga got the victory the first time. I'm guessing she's going to get the victory again here. So if you want to have like a little side bet to sprinkle on, I believe she was coming in around minus 175, 195 today. I know when I released my article on winnersonlyclub.com, please go over to winnersonlyclub.com, by the way. Check out some of our articles. She was at minus 175. So I do like that fight a lot. If you guys want a little bit of a side bet, this is not an official pick from me. Go with Jamie Pickett. He is a plus 135 as of right now. I'm sure that's going to change. I'm thinking it's going to get to more of a pick 'em, even though that is just a slight underdog. Now, this original live stream was supposed to be brought to you by rapidhits.com. Rapidhits.com is a site that if you guys have a new website or have a website that you guys want more generated web traffic to, go to rapidhits.com. For as little as $1 down, you guys can get up to 1,000 views per day. So they offer monthly, weekly, daily deposits. So we've been trying it out. They've been really good to us. Our website's been thriving since, and it's real people. I'm getting real comments on our articles. I'm getting real shares on Twitter. So I've been very pleased with them, which is why we decided to partner up with rapidhits.com. Now, if you guys are looking for our code, please go over to the winnersonlyclub.com and select the Ground and Pound podcast on the menu. You'll see it right at the top of the page, rapidhits.com. It'll generate a little bit more money. I believe there might be a bonus code. Don't hold me to that. When you click on that link, and might get you a little bit of money off. Best part about this is I'm a big believer in the crypto industry. They accept crypto payment. So with Bitcoin, you guys are able to pay for this. And if you guys aren't a Bitcoin believer just yet, that's no problem. They do accept normal credit card currency through a trusted Norton secured payment link. So it's not like these are just going to be some random guys that store your credit card. This does go through a third party that's Norton certified, and then will go back into their account. You do have to deposit in quantities of 5, so 5, 10, I believe that goes 15, 20, 25, 50. but with no problem. It's a very cheap and easy way to get a lot more web traffic to your guys' site. So back to MMA though, not the greatest of cards. However, what I had said was this is a hard card to get people to come over to. With this being right after the holidays, a lot of these guys had to cut out the holidays out of their diet. So not the most desirable position if you're a fighter. And if this card happened about 2 months later, you'd see a lot more loaded names. Now, we're getting a little spoiled by being able to still see Jennifer Maia, Kattar and Giga, Rosario Bontorin, Brandon Royval, Kattar, Giga Chikadze. And then there's going to be a lot of guys on this prelims card that you'll know or you're going to know. Brian Kelleher, TJ Brown. I'm sure I'm missing a few because the UFC roster is expanding daily with the Dana White Contender Series, the Ultimate Fighter, them just signing guys from overseas. We're seeing a lot more overseas talent, which is great for the UFC. So make sure you guys tune in today for UFC Fight Night 46, I believe, on Twitter. Kattar versus Giga Chikadze. Please follow us on social media at WOC Main, on both Twitter and Instagram. Winners Only Club on Facebook. Pretty much we post the exact same content on all three. So if you guys like it on one, you should like it on all three. And then if you guys are gambling with us, gamble responsibly. If you guys know someone or you are someone that has a gambling addiction, please contact 1-800-GAMBLER. Also, check out your state's gambling addiction website. Each state has their own designated, basically, organization that will help with gambling addiction. So go over to them for any help that you guys need. And if you guys are just a victim of someone else gambling, you guys can actually also call 1-800-GAMBLER. They won't be able to do as much, obviously, but they'll be able to kind of talk you through what the next step should be for you to convince this person that maybe they shouldn't be gambling as much. So hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll be doing this every week. We're gonna have better luck next week with the live stream. I'm gonna figure out a new way maybe to broadcast it, because like I said, right now I was using my phone. Maybe I will switch to the iPad or an actual camera, but we'll figure that out as we go. So stay tuned for next week, and we hope you guys enjoy.